This is Kelso Sturgeon. Thank you for joining me for another day, another class at my College of Advanced Sports Handicapping. It goes without saying that Las Vegas and the sports betting world is abuzz with all the activity this weekend. The college bowl games begin Saturday. College basketball is in high gear. The NBA is really heating up. And then we have that run to the NFL playoffs where so much is still up in the air. In fact, today you need a Philadelphia lawyer to find out who's going to be where and if and all that goes with that. The first thing I want to discuss with you today is the college bowl package. I put together a wonderful college bowl package that also includes the entire run through the NFL playoffs. Now keep in mind here, I want to emphasize this. There are 35 college bowl games. I'm going to release most of them. For instance, I'm using 3 of the 4 on Saturday. But the one thing that I can't emphasize too much is the package includes all the NFL playoffs. And there's 3 or 4 100-unit plays in there. There's several 100-unit and even a 200-unit play in the college bowl games. This is a tremendous package. Now, if you buy these games on an individual basis, you're going to pay $50 a day to get them. You can get the entire college bowl package and the NFL playoffs for just $229 charged to your major credit card. I mean, I'm giving these things away. I'm on a tremendous run in the NFL. I've been on a tremendous run in college basketball all season, knocking down the big games and the lesser rated games. I mean, the money is flowing in for my clients, and I mean it's flowing in, just knocking them dead at every single level. And you can get this entire package for just $229 charged to your major credit card. And keep in mind, this weekend it does include my 100-unit College Bowl kickoff game Saturday. It includes my 100-unit NFL blowout game of the year on Sunday. And by the way, if I get a bigger injury report in that game, it might be a 200-unit release. These are included in the package. You're going to pay $75 a piece for these games, and that's $150 for 2 games on one weekend. You get the whole package for the playoffs and the college bowls, $229 charged to your major credit card. Get on board today. You can sign up for that package on this website or call my office toll free at 755, beg your pardon, make that 800-755-2255. Once again, sign up for the bowl playoff package on this website or toll free at 1-800-755-2255, $229, and I do take all major credit cards. Now let's get to the business at hand. We have 4 college bowl games Saturday. I'll be frank, one of them I'm not going to use. I don't have an opinion, but I'm going to use 3 of them, and one of them will be a 100-unit play, and I'm confident that team will win very, very easily, even though it's but a modest favorite. Let's just run through the games real quickly. We have Washington State and Colorado State meeting in the New Mexico Bowl. This is a game that matches teams of radically different offenses. Washington State lives by the pass. Colorado State lives by the run. In fact, Capri Bibbs, their running back, has rushed for 1,572 yards and 28 touchdowns this season. Washington State's quarterback, Connor Holiday, one of the best in the country, can light it up against anybody, and he's proven that. This is a game where Washington State opened a 3.5-point favorite. They're now 5 with a total of 66. Once again, the New Mexico Bowl matching teams with radically different styles. We have Fresno State versus Southern California in the Royal Purple Las Vegas Bowl. What a game. You know, Fresno State loves nothing more than to knock off any team in California. And they will fire their best shot against USC, whether that's good enough, and I'm not giving away that secret right now. Whether that's good enough remains to be seen. Fresno State comes to play. We know USC does, and USC closed out the season in outstanding fashion. We'll see what happens here. Fresno State's another team that primarily lives with the pass, has an outstanding passer and quarterback Carr. USC mixes it up likes to run the ball as much as it throws the ball. So once again, USC is 6.5-point favorite with a total of 66 in the Las Vegas Bowl. Now we have Buffalo versus San Diego State in the Idaho Potato Bowl. Very interesting game. Two very talented teams, two very underrated teams, and I think that you're going to see in here that Buffalo is no Johnny-come-lately to football. Has an outstanding running back in Brandon Oliver, rushed for 1,421 yards and 15 touchdowns this season. But there is one thing that's happened here. You know, Oliver has just lit the board up with his running in every single game that he's played this season, except when it was an elite opponent. Now it's up to you to decide whether San Diego State is an elite opponent. This game has been a pick-em most of the way. San Diego State is now a 1-point favorite. The total is 51. Now we have Tulane and Louisiana Lafayette meeting in the Carriers New Orleans Bowl in New Orleans, being played on Tulane's home field at the Superdome. Now there's a couple of things here to keep in mind. You know, Tulane just came from nowhere, recovered, and finished the season 7-5 after just struggling against everybody, including the Little Sisters of the Poor last year. Done a magnificent job this season. Right now, Tulane is a 2-point favorite over Louisiana Lafayette. Now here's the kicker in this game. Louisiana has a tremendous quarterback in the name of Terrence Broadway. However, he's suffering from a bone fracture in his forearm. Is extremely doubtful for the game, and I can only point out one thing: when Broadway missed the last game of the season, Louisiana was blown out. Once again, in the New Orleans Bowl, Tulane a 2-point favorite, a total 49.5. Now, once again, I'm going to be releasing 3 of these 4 games on Saturday. Ducking one because I just don't have an opinion on it. One of them, a 100-unit play, and I just can all but guarantee you that team will march right to the winner's circle in dominating fashion. Now, before we get into any basketball, let's discuss the injuries in the NFL on Sunday, and they are many and they are important. I don't want to go into the NFL playoff race because it takes a Philadelphia lawyer to figure out what's going on. I'll cover that on my website, which you can read later in the day. But here's some injury reports and personnel reports you need to be aware of. The Buffalo Bills quarterback E.J. Manuel has a knee injury. He will miss Sunday's game against Miami. Washington, Kirk Cousins starts at quarterback again in a team that resembles an insane asylum as they play the Dallas Cowboys, who might be just as nuts. Minnesota, running back Adrian Peterson, who has a foot injury, will play against Cincinnati. Denver, Wes Welker, a concussion, probably will miss against Houston. Now Houston gets a quarterback change back to former starter Matt Schwab. The guy who's been starting, Case Keenum, has a thumb injury and is expected to miss. Jacksonville, running back Maurice Drew-Jones has a hamstring injury, very doubtful against Tennessee. Arizona, quarterback Carson Palmer and wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald, suffering injuries last week. Both will play and both will start against the Seattle Seahawks. The New York Giants, suffering an unbelievable number of injuries of late. Wide receiver Victor Cruz, a key man in the offense, is expected to miss on Sunday. And at Green Bay, there will still be no Aaron Rodgers. Once again, on Sunday, I've got one game, my 100-unit NFL blowout game of the year, and it will be a blowout. I'm releasing it on Sunday, and once again, it's part of that College Bowl NFL package. You can pay $75 for it on Sunday, or you can come in and for $229 get the entire bowl and NFL playoff package right through the end of it all. It's your call. Once again, you can get these things on this website or toll free at 1-800-755-2255. Now, Saturday in basketball, you know, last week I won my first 100-unit release of the season as Wichita State got past and covered against Tennessee. Now, I'm coming right back on Saturday with another 100-unit college blowout, and it'll win easier than Wichita State did in its victory over Tennessee. You can get that game on this website or toll free at 1-800-755-2255. Also, you know, the Saturday basketball card is loaded with marquee plays. I'm also releasing a 3-game TV package made up of Georgetown and Kansas, Michigan State and Texas, Ohio State and Notre Dame, all games on national television. You can get all three for just $15 charged to your major credit card. Now on Sunday, my Best Bet Club players are going to not be left out. They can feast on a 3-game package that is highlighted by that showdown game between the Saints and the Panthers in Charlotte. Once again, let me run down the big plays. On Saturday, two 100-unit plays, a 100-unit bowl play, a 100-unit college basketball play. On Sunday, my 100-unit NFL game of the year. And just remember that you can get all these games on this website and toll free at 1-800-755-2255. All major credit cards are accepted. Let me emphasize once again before I close, this is a tremendous weekend for bettors to make money. Do not miss these opportunities. Get on board and let's cash some tickets together. Thanks again for watching, and I'll be back here on Tuesday morning with my next report.